Hey y'all, it's Jag. Welcome back to the arcade. Let's get back to just another game, The Evil Within. Now, one thing you're gonna notice right away. My health, my inventory, my weapons, all my possessions really, including my goo, all don't match with where we left off in the last episode. And here's why. When I originally recorded this episode, I accidentally overwrote it with a different episode. So now I'm having to re-record this, and I used the New Game Plus chapter select after I finished the game to go ahead and do that because I did not have a save available to be able to jump right in here and re-record the last episode. So yeah, this is after I've beaten the game. Spoilers, I beat the game, who'd have guessed. That being said, I'm gonna play this chapter a little bit differently than someone who obviously has never done it before, because I've done this at least once. I'm probably not gonna be too concerned with exploring every bit of the mansion and, you know, collecting everything. I was gonna show you guys where the keys were, but the keys are already collected even in New Game Plus because, you know, I got them on the file before. Your first key is going to be in this tree. It's going to be in one of the branches. You know, shoot it down and break the statue and you'll get it. Now, one of the reasons why I'm pretty much okay with going ahead and doing this in New Game Plus is because...
Hey! Stop, damn it!
There's not really many threats that are significant. And the one threat... Chapter 9, The Cruelest Intentions, by the way. The one threat that is significant cannot be killed. Periodically, Ruvik will show up, and he is invincible. You can only avoid him for a few seconds until he goes away. If he touches you, it's instant death. It looks like all the files and collectibles I got the first time are not available. However... Okay, I need to remember how to play this game because it has been a few weeks since I've pulled this up. But pretty much like most of the threats are just going to be regular zombies. So yeah, this is pretty much just going to be kind of a quicker playthrough just to show the chapter and the story and the puzzles more than where every item is, where like you can get power-ups and stuff like that. Unfortunately for me, like, I'm not even going to be able to read the files that I collected. And, well, actually, I can remember which one... There we go. If I can remember which one's actually collected in... Okay, those are personal documents. That's not what I'm looking for. Dining room note. Okay, here we go. This is the one that's in the room we just passed. Mentioned dining room note. I've finally come to recognize the way, the portal to a new world. The details are all there, have been right in front of my nose. I'm appalled and incensed that I did not see them sooner. The specific process to break down a human psyche, to obliterate it and give myself free reign is so obvious. And now that I see it, now that what I have to do is in front of me, I feel as if there's nothing else I can do. I have everything I sought, everything I've lost, but I need resources. Jimenez. That Cretan will finally begin to earn his keep. Alright. Okay, so yeah. These three notes. I'll read them as we go through the rooms where you find them. So I can at least do that. But you're not going to be able to see, like, any items, apparently, because, like, even the collected stuff is gone. No bullets or anything. There is a statue in this room right up here with a key in it. Anytime I say there's a statue, obviously I mean there's a key.
Here?
Subject number 58, test 92A, electrode placement in M33, pain region. Ineffective. Anticipate greater results with stimulation of section F7, the consent region of the neocortex. Subject imprint, only partially successful. individual personality traits linger.
So this is how we're going to unlock that door. We need to replicate his experiments by implanting the proper part of the brain. And if we do that correctly, we will send a liquid, a lovely liquid, to that door. We need to do this 3 times.
Great. What did I just set in motion?
Is this, what did you call it? Your inner sanctum? A research lab of your own? I am most impressed.
Why are you back? I didn't give you permission.
Come now, we're both men of science. Men of science are dedicated to the pursuit of knowledge. You can show me your experiments. I can show you things.
You wouldn't like them. You'd think they're gross.
In science, one must do any number of things a layperson may find disgusting. I've done many things others would consider distasteful.
You think I'm some kind of a monster.
You concern yourself so much with your appearance. But that mind of yours, that's all that matters.
That's Marcello. Is that Ruvik with him?
By the way, any goo that I collect because I'm in New Game Plus is doubled. Oh! Ruvik is random, and I am probably dead here. Yeah. So there you go. Depending on where and when Ruvik shows up, you may not be able to avoid him, and it is completely random when and where he shows up. So at least I got to show off an instant kill. I'm probably going to be doing a few of those. But that's pretty much the big threat. Ruvik is just kind of a random...
What did I just set in motion?
Is this...
a random, Mr. X, I guess is the best way to describe it. I could actually use these bullets. Ammo might be double too. Interesting. Really, if you can, avoid him for about 30 seconds and he'll go away. If you can. Crap, I'm missing. Oh, that hurt. By the way, I don't know if this is like a full health bar, but it's damn close. This is basically after getting all the health upgrades from using the goo, and then also getting health upgrades by using medkits, which upgrade your health by 10%. As I was saying, any goo that I collect is doubled because I'm in New Game Plus. Here's your safe room. Obviously. Probably not gonna bother too much with that. Oh yes. That's scaring me, but the red goo flows into the door. You need to do this 3 times to open it. So there's 3 experiments we need to find in the house. Let's go up here. I kind of don't really like the Ruvik sections because they are instant kill. Instant kill is not a threat, it's just a setback. There is an angel statue with a key in the skylight here. Oh, here we go. He will teleport around and walk at you. Just avoid him as much as you can. It's kind of a good room to do it in. So, never mind. Except for the fact that I got caught on something and ran out of stamina. Oh yeah, this is actually more frequent than I remember it being. I don't think I saw Ruvik this much.
Great.
Definitely did not see him 2 times in one checkpoint. Definitely did not see that. But see, that's the thing, is like, that doesn't condition you to, like, be afraid. It just conditions you to want to save constantly anytime you make any sort of progress. That's all it really does, right? It's just like the alien in Alien Isolation. Yeah, it's scary for a while, but eventually it's just, please leave me alone so I can do stuff. Alright, this is why we actually come in here. The lower safe dial. This old safe dial is marked with the numbers 0 through 9. And take note of this. There are 2 people on the lower half of this picture. You're going to want to know this too. Pretty sure it doesn't matter how much noise you make. It's just completely random when and where he pops up. There we go. Have plenty of time to set up a shot for you. Oh, I don't want this bottle. Alright. The other dial is surprisingly close by. It's right over here. Of course, you're gonna get up. The upper safe dial. This old safe dial is marked with the numbers 0 through 24. And... are you gonna approach while I'm looking at this? Probably. Aha. There are 11 people here. Hard to tell because his head's in the way, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So 11 and 2. Those are numbers we're gonna want to remember. Of course, you'd show up now. Hi! Oh my god, why are you so frequent right now? I'll see you in a minute.
Forgotten something?
Alright. Believe it or not, it has been 13 minutes since that break. And the reason being is Ruvik has been showing up every time I collected one of the dials. He did not do this in my original playthrough. I have no idea why he's being so aggressive now. And again, it's not... I mean, it is scary because pop scares are scary, or they make you jump. Nobody likes them. But it's mostly just annoying because I've been trying to save any sort of progress for the last however long. I get a little bit of progress done, Ruvik shows up, I lose it, I have to start over. Maybe I'm slightly wrong in that maybe noise does make a difference. Or maybe he's just an asshole. God, yeah, like that. Oh, this is so annoying. This is why I was not looking forward to replaying this chapter. This is really poor design. This is extremely poor design. You should not reset someone's progress randomly. There needs to be more of a tell. If you're gonna have an immortal enemy that can insta-kill you, there needs to be more of a tell to the players so they have a little bit more time to prepare. It needs to be timer-based, it needs to be something in their control. Right now, it's not. He's just appearing and, you know, I either have to get lucky with where I'm at, or I'm screwed. I believe the next puzzle's over here. Oh no! Man, that was close. That was closer than I think I've ever been with that. Okay. Ruvik's parents' room. There's a statue here. What we want to do is in here. Finally, you know, actually some progress towards opening the damn door. By the way, that statue that I showed you, or that area that I showed you where a statue would be, I believe that's the last one. Thinking. Yeah, I think that's the last one in the house. You won't get the 5th one until near the end of the chapter.
Subject number 12. Test 71B. Electrode placement A2. Stimulation of amygdala, seat of emotion and memory allocation. The fear center of the brain.
Just get a little bit more.
Subject feels as I do. This vessel is far too weak to withstand the psychological weight I myself bear daily.
These get a little bit more complex because the perspective changes, but you know, you can use the pins as to kind of help you guide. So I think the fear center is going to be about here. You get it wrong, all you do is you take a little damage. Alright, finally another checkpoint save. Oh, and if you're gonna have an immortal enemy that can kill the player, make their pathing predictable. Don't let them just randomly teleport.
Oh, Father. If you only knew how satisfying that look on your face is. Did you actually think? If you locked me away, I would just cease to exist. Out of sight, out of mind. You did. You did. Didn't you? Oh, you were never out of my mind. I hope you're proud of yourselves.
Pretty sure these corpses weren't here the last time I was here. Oh, do I need to read a document? Probably couldn't hurt. Let's look at one. I don't think we're quite to where I discovered this, but might as well. Let's see, Ruvik's room note. I saw her there again, standing at the end of the hallway. Long black hair, beautiful as ever, streaked with moonlight, eyes dark pools in her porcelain face. She wore her favorite red dress like a crimson sunset, like a streak of blood in the waning light. Laura, of course you couldn't be dead. Hi. Okay. Cool. I mean, they give you hiding places if you can get to them, and if he doesn't just decide to open the door and look at you. The other thing is we could have hidden under the bed. So annoying. Yeah, once we open the doors, we don't have to deal with teleporting insta-kill Ruvik like this again.
If you only knew how satisfying that look on your face is. Did you actually think? If you locked me...
Turn around. Good boy. I think I've only managed to not in this video, but in the first video I did, I think I only managed to successfully hide or elude Ruvik once each. Pretty much the rest of the time, it was just, okay, I guess I'm starting over, and I kept having to run back and save over and over and over. Can I deal with this explosive? Perfect. Guess I'll take it. I don't really need it. Interestingly enough, maybe it was a result of choices I made. The first time I did this, there was a zombie that kept bursting in that door. Cool, the second one's filling up. Now we just gotta do the third one. Ruvik will still be instant death for us, even after we open this door, but it becomes instant death in different ways. It's not random, is the most important way that it changes. There we go. Sorry, it's just checking on something that's rendering. Alright. Fortunately for us, even if Ruvik kills us again, we're well on our way to the third area we need to be in. I'd really love a break from him for a little while. That would be nice. Hi. Ouch. That's mean. This is meaner. Yeah, that's pretty fucking mean. He has never been this aggressive. I never saw Ruvik this much in my first video. I was dealing with zombies more than I was dealing with Ruvik. He has never been this aggressive. Is this because of, like, it's New Game Plus, maybe? That would be a weird stipulation. Oh my god, it's super annoying. It really doesn't feel like it's tied to the noise that I'm making, because I'm not sprinting that much, and he shows up when I was sneaking too. Just feels completely random. Maybe there is something that I'm doing that's making him appear more than normal, but God, I don't know what it is. Alright. Oh, interesting. This fella was here. Why weren't they where? Because, like, the dining room note wasn't in the dining room. I didn't see it. Mention music room note. Two worlds separated by a jagged chasm. Above, faceless spectators mocking the tragedy. Below, helpless victims losing everything. Alright. So that ties back to the picture. There were 11 spectators and 2 victims. Oh god, jump scare! Man, the first time I played this, it took forever for me to find where that second dial was. Alright, time for the third room. Third act. This is the only one in my first playthrough I failed at the first time, so let's see if I do it right.
Subject number 14, test 88C, limbic priming, temp 3. Electrode placement C4. Stimulation of the singular cortex. The Hope Center. Failing the hope access improves domination of the subject's will, but domination isn't enough.
Alright, so if I'm looking at it, looks like I'm gonna put it right around that pin. A little bit below and a little bit behind. Right about here? I don't think this is right. No. Okay, I see the Trust Center, the Hope Center. Maybe I don't need to rely on the pens as much. In that case... Love how it looks at you. Right around here. Nope. I'm just kind of doing this a little bit impatiently. I mean, I've got the health to spend. Alright, let's try ignoring the pens. Alright, here's the Trust Center, right? So move up and over here a bit. Maybe a bit over here. Ah, I hate this one. Trust Center. Either the Trust Center is a lot bigger than it looks like, or this game is very picky. Sorry, I keep stabbing your brain in weird places. I'm sure you'll be fine. I'm a very bad brain surgeon. I don't know why this one's so tricky. Feels like it should be around here. And it is. God damn it. Really? I failed at that harder. Well, I mean, I was rushing too. I failed at that harder than the first time I did it. First time I did it, I got it on the second pen. This time I was just rushing through it. No wonder I was failing so hard.
The hospital has not received the family's usual donation this year.
And why would they? Has the hospital been doing anything worthy of donation?
The Victoriano family has always been a generous contributor. Where are your parents?
They have gone away.
When do you expect them?
Is there something you wish to discuss, Doctor?
I came to inform you that the hospital will no longer be able to provide you with assistance. Materials. Your research will very quickly disintegrate.
How dare you come into my home and threaten me?
I love how Jimenez grows up, or Leslie, Ruvik. I'll name all the characters before I name the right one. Ruvik grows up, but Jimenez doesn't change. There we go.
Fucking time.
No shit. Let's go save that immediately. This is what insta-death mechanics do. You have to save after every bit of progress to feel secure.
The worrying type, I see.
Lady, you got no idea.
Look well at all.
Thank you. There we go. What's this? Ruben, missing. Ruben Victoriano, beloved son of wealthy Victoriano family, has not been seen since a fire at the family estate. Kind of hate how close the camera is. Alright. Go ahead and save for all that damage I did during my botched brain surgery. No wonder brain surgeons are so good at what they do. They'll die if they're not. They're putting their own lives on the line. Alright, now we can go through the door. Finally. Not looking forward to replaying this. I like the mansion overall. I wish I felt comfortable showing off more of it, instead of feeling like I have to rush through it because, you know, I don't know when I'm gonna get killed. Speaking of which, can I not look around? I cannot move my camera. Suck it, Reuven! Oh god, it's Reuven. No, I didn't mean for you to suck it.
Slice clean, all the way. No cure for what I'm going to do to you. Peel pristine skin. Thoughts from the minds. What do you fear, little one? Peel away, no tearing. Expose everything.
Oh my god, he became bugs.
Ruvik?
Alright, let's follow that. This is going to be kind of the boss fight of this chapter. We're going to have to go through a series of rooms and survive. Fortunately, they are very generous with the checkpoints at this point. So at least they got that going for us. It's kind of like blood bugs. They're blood droplets, but they move like ants. This boss fight's actually not that bad once you understand the trick of it. First off, always run away from Blood Ruvik. Blood Ruvik is still instant death. It's just that he doesn't teleport around. He's very predictable instant death. Now we have to survive traps. Every time you touch a wire, the ceiling will drop down quite a bit. You can break like 2 wires before it falls completely. There's some goo over there if you really want it and you're confident and you really need it. Me, I'm just gonna go through the wire maze. There we go. Wire maze, super easy. Mannequins everywhere. Mannequins everywhere. Super creepy if you hate mannequins. I don't know why this game has such a fascination with mannequins. And now we have a maze. And some of the doors are locked. I guess Blood Ruvik is instant death, but he is slowly and constant death if he touches you. Just don't lose your head, go through the traps, and get to the end. It's a real simple maze if you know the way. There we go. Second room done.
You did this to us!
Oh, shit! I forgot. I forgot. I have to run. I was busy watching the cinematic. I forgot. You actually have to run away. At that point, it becomes instant death again. So sometimes he's instant death, sometimes he's not. When you're working your way through the maze, he's not. Because that would be me. Since, you know, he can pass through the bars and you can't. By the way, there's no keys in here. You do have to watch out for those, though. I don't know how I passed those the first time without even seeing them. Run away! There we go. Now the second room's done. I can't believe I failed that hard at it. Look at the cinematic. Alright, I'm supposed to be running from that. Oops. By the way, the reason that they give you double goop is so that you can work through your upgrades that much faster.
Why was I led here?
Oh, you don't want to know. Pretty place. Love all the sunflowers. It was a sunflower seed farm. Who knew he grew up selling sunflower seeds? There's some stuff around here. Might want to gather it up if you're short on resources. I wouldn't say I am, but eh. Might as well just see what's around here. Like I said, I have suspect, like, the only things that are really showing up are things that I didn't collect the first time. So, you know, I would still say it's useful to go ahead and do a cycle here and see what you can get.
Laura, where are you? I know you're in here. I can hear you breathing.
Aww. Abby Ruvik loves his sister.
Think they can buy up all our land?
They need to be shown who really owns these parts.
That's probably not good. Don't do it, it's too high! You got so much to live for!
Hey, I think there's kids in there.
I didn't hear anything. What the?
So,
Somebody, open the door! Reuben! Reuben, you have to climb!
Shit. I better get out of here.
I wonder why Ruvik is a psychopath. Okay, so, I believe the first thing we need to do is move this into place. We need to get up to that exit. The barn isn't really going to burn down with us in it. There isn't really a time limit for this. Let's move that cargo elevator into place, and then crank this down so we can get on it. And then we just get on it and activate our remote control. Whee! Alright, so the last key in this level is behind these hay bales. You can burn it, or you can just kind of push into it and knock them out of the way. But that's the last key. That should be all 5 keys. Oh no! We've been found by the blood! Alright, I'm going to equip this. So here's the boss fight here. Basically avoid the blood. It will create enemies. You need to kill the enemies. The blood will hunt you and do constant damage, but you're basically just surviving enemies more than anything else. Obviously, you won't have a machine gun at this level, but I figured why not have some fun and show off some of the weapons you get for beating the game. Get out of my way. There is some ammo for shotgun and pistol in here once this battle starts. And as you can see, the enemies can be quite strong. Normally I'd say like get them in a pile and burn them. Alright, well, and there we go. Once you beat all the spawns, that's the end of the chapter. So basically what happened there is Ruvik's father bought up all this land from the farmers who owned it, and in retaliation they were going to burn down his barn.
You must eat. You've got to keep your strength up.
My children. I want...
Beatrice, we have been through this.
Sometimes I hear his voice. The basement. He sounds so close.
There is nothing down there. How can I be any more clear?
Then why is it locked shut? Why can't I go down there?
So basically his father bought up all the land. The farmers were going to burn the barn in retaliation, but Ruvik and his sister were playing in it and they decided they didn't care. Then after Ruvik survived the fire, his father locked him in the basement and told his mother that both their children are dead. I believe that Ruvik didn't know this, but I believe Laura did survive the fire, but she was basically completely disfigured and brain dead, and eventually she just died in the hospital. Unfortunately, we don't have to worry about being chased anymore. I'm just taking a look to see if there's anything left of interest. There's a safe room if you need it. Oh, it's locked. Okay. Let's say I actually didn't go in that door the first time. Thought I heard Claire de Lune, so I thought that was going to be a safe room, but no. Anything over here? I think we're free to end the chapter. And there you go. That's the end of chapter 9. Next time, we'll be back to the regular playthrough. This is the only chapter that I had to completely redo. There is another segment that I'm probably going to do with in-game weapons, but I'm not going to do that today because this was very frustrating. But anyways, next time, we will be starting Chapter 10, and it will be back to the original playthrough. Thank you guys so much for joining me. As always, I appreciate it. If you enjoyed this all, let me know. Give me likes, leave me comments. Remember to subscribe. I'll see you guys next time. Y'all have a great day. Bye-bye.